Haunted Hearing Aid. Recorded live by Luigi C. Russo, Chief Poet Officer of PoetLuigi.com. He will also comment on various entertainments recently consumed. And now, let us hear. Voice, hark, hear me, vile child of this earth. Vanessa Morrison, what the hell are you speaking? Telling me to hark? What is this? Christmas? Sing to angels? I bet you are just large, wet, rotted, zombie like arm reaches from the mist to engulf her entire throat, while a large, rotted fist breaks through the mist to the left of viewer but right of Vanessa Morrison. The fist punches her on the right side of her eye. Then the mist is gone, no arms, just Vanessa Morrison holds her bewildered head, uncertain, uncalm, confused, not sure if to cry or run. She decides to run. As she prepares to run, all 7 stalls open at once, catching the attention of the about to run female. Empty stalls, she notices. Voice, hey girl, I got something for you. Vanessa Morrison, scared to face the familiar voice. The voice soothed her ears as the sound naturally flowed into her aid, seeping like a drowsing drug or the pre-tipping point of buzz and wasted. The voice offers something no other person knows. To Vanessa Morrison, the voice is a personal heaven, a sanctuary. But deep in Vanessa Morrison, her gut, that she has relied on since she can remember, when she couldn't hear so well, her gut tells her the voices should not be trusted. But she loved the voice, is beginning to be that of a lover, absorbing her being, welcoming an unknown into the stages of a crush, then a lust, then a love, then a forever. Vanessa Morrison turns to the voice behind her. At least that is where it sounds like it is coming from. Each mirror that corresponding to each of the 7 stalls had the same figure. She looked at the stalls, empty. She looked at the mirrors, the thing that possessed the voice, or she hopes not, but the creature of a greenish flesh, brown blood, mud, constantly in motion around the torso, being pulled up from a seemingly wet location, a swampus sight. Up, up, up. The creature pulls itself, stops. In view is a man thing, long wet hair man, big brow, Caucasian nose, muscled everything, and the muscles seem to twitch with like a constantly in motion sensation, chiseled chest, chiseled abs, bulging naked muscles. The figure seemed to be creating. Then its eyes opened to spark forth a piercing, blue jeweled diamond light. Voice, I got something for you. Vanessa Morrison saw that the thing in the mirror didn't move its lips, but the voice came from that way. She noticed the man thing, that swamp thing, was quite handsome if one looked beyond the mist-colored skin. Then she quickly remembered. Vanessa Morrison, you fucking punched me. Voice, and I will do it again in a moment's time if you do not cease to think out loud. Through the mirror drips blood and begins to crack. Bottom up cracks, crack, crack. In the seams of each crack oozes mud. Up, up, up. The cracks rise, rise, rise. Blood drops, drops, drops. Through each of the mirrors, the figure through mirrors tosses a large machete, flings, 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 swooshing at the mirror. Machete flies as the machete propels through the air in each mirror as the machete spins around and around. Blood spins off the blade, shooting through the mirrors. Blood oozes from mirror bottoms, mud seeps from mirror cracks, blood shooting from mirror view. Vanessa Morrison can only helplessly watch as the room is filled with horrors unknown. Will I die today? Vanessa asks herself out loud. A machete, 7 of them are coming her way. Come what may, we say, as such unknowns happen, as we feel helpless to control. Vanessa Morrison decides to say, fuck what comes what may. Behind stall 4, she runs. She slams the door. 7 machetes explode through the mirrors. An explosion, an eruption of blood, mud, glass, moonlight, blue light, and a thunderous sound. 6 machetes slam into the stalls. 1 machete stabs into the stall, a pinch away from Vanessa Morrison's heart. Quickly slice on her shirt. Upon opening the stall door, there was disgusting trails of the shattered aftermath. 1 machete shone in the steel stall door, a glittering, bladed machete. Beckon Vanessa Morrison to grab. She grabs the red, dripping blood handle. Immediately upon touching the handle, a piercing sound runs on. It won't stop. The shattering, as if an angel touched upon the church itself, Our Lady of Angels. Would the pure in sound go away? No, 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 no. Never. Grab your fucking hearing aid and love it, 'cause you shit bastard, will understand. Piercing wail gone. Vanessa Morrison stands with machete in hand. Scene. Pink grocery, plastic back. Up close, zooming in. There are ranch dressing packets, mustard packets, mayonnaise packets. Zoom away, minus zoom in. A petite, brown, African-American hand reaches in. First ranch, rip and squirt, toss. Second ranch, rip and squirt, toss. That concludes today's reading of Haunted Hearing Aid. Evil is here. Now we move on to the segments we all love. Hearing aid on, hearing aid off. Alright. Hard to find 45s on CD, Volume 12, 70s Essentials. You know, that sounds like Garden Party, Dancing in the Moonlight, not by Van Morrison, but King Harvest. You know, just good tunes from the 70s, can't complain, hearing aid on. Sammy Hagar, Unbox. You know, I thought I'd hate it because I always hated how Sammy Hagar's hair looked. I just never liked this short, curly blonde hair. It just didn't look right. But the music was good. Hearing it on. Haim. Haim. I Quit. It was jamming in the beginning, and then towards the end of the album, it just got too techno crap. Didn't like it. Hearing it off. Guess Who? Greatest Hits. American Woman, 60s sound, good rock in the 60s, not too hard, not too soft, not too folky, just good sounding 60s rock. Hearing it on. G.I. Joe, number 13, part of the Energon universe. It's enjoyable, but, not really a fan. Got Cobra Commander with his robotic arm, buzzers, just... was it Ripper? I can't remember. I think it was Ripper, yeah. He was just, trick the Commander. So, no, I haven't been reading all the storylines. I just happened to get that for free. I don't know. It was enjoyable, but not a fan. Hearing it off. Hard to find 45s on CD, Volume 11, Sugar Pop Classics. And wow, way too poppy. It was like fluffy sounding, annoying. It's just like, it was getting to me. Too poppy. Hey, poppy. Hearing it off. Restaurant in Ohio State. Cadana Columbus. Cazula's Mexican Cantina. I didn't really eat anything, but I had the tortilla chips. But I had 2 giant drafts of Negra Modelo. And that was pretty good. And I finished my wife's strawberry margarita, slushy margarita, because she couldn't finish it. The wife and son had food. I just ate chips and drank beer. Feeling good. So hearing it on. What's this? Masters of the Universe. And wow, was that just so good? The storyline was funny. The colors, Trap Jaw, Mechanic. It was just so great how they brought a toy line to life, and they still held true to some of the machines and the characters. And then they had Dolph Lundgren in there. Just so much humor. Buttworm, Man at Arms. It's just a nice twist and turn. Skeletor is great with Evil Lynn and he's the crescendo. That's it. The crescendo. That's it. It was good. It was really good, and I just I don't know. I don't know what to say. Other than that, it was amazing. And here they Robot Chicken Season 6. The G.I. Joes made the appearance. They were trying to give Snake Eyes a Christmas gift, and they gave him a mug. I just like bringing the toys to life, and just oddball stuff with the Santa Claus, and he's always killing people, and the Care Bears. It's good stuff. Good fun. Hearing it on the Ohio State. Not that we saw the whole campus, but I always love the feeling of college environment, and definitely a great place. I get it. It's so big. But I felt like it's a mass produced, institution. They just bring in a bunch of people and then just throw them to the wild. So I liked it. Hearing it on for Ohio State University. John Candy, I like me. I mean, John Candy was great. I can't believe he passed away in 1994. I mean, I was 14. And, just growing up watching him, just a lovable character. And I love the movies that, Who's Harry Crumb and Delirious. I love those other ones that just, I guess, weren't, box office hits. But they were just, those were the funny ones. They were just, dumb funny and made me laugh. And watched a lot of that stuff growing up. And John Candy, I didn't really, later on I learned he had a football team and was very generous and everything, but it makes a lot of sense. And you live the best way you know how to live, whatever struggles you have, you do the best you can, and you leave behind a legacy, immortality. Definitely hearing it on. And finally, 72 Hours with Kevin Hart. Yeah, it wasn't like, it was like, it was just like, just oddball stuff happening, and just to make you laugh. And because I laughed a lot, the story wasn't all that great. His cocaine character, it wasn't that funny. But the obnoxious scenes that were occurring was just, situations that were always put in. I like that stuff. There was just like oddball stuff happening. Puking with all the Pepto-Bismol. And, young people hanging with old people partying with young people. And one of the things is that a lot of people I know, it's usually the older people that outdrink and out party the younger people. And that is just the people I know, grew up with. We're still doing it. We just last longer. Because I think back in the day we partied harder. I mean, but all the health issues catch up to you and you're older. So anyways, it was a fun movie. Nothing like truly great, but I liked it because it made me laugh. So, hearing it on. And that is it for today. So enjoy your Sunday.